The reason for making this video is to describe and demonstrate the changes made to my latest and final version Payphone controller. Unless you found this video by accident, you were probably brought here after looking at the eBay auction for this latest controller and then the video for the previous model V5.0. The changes and additions made to this controller are the result of suggestions by collectors and circumstances beyond my control. The first change is obvious. The dial tone first, coin first switch, which historically has been on the back panel of all the previous models, is now on the front. The original purpose of this switch was to accurately mimic the way Western Electric and Automatic Electric 3 slots acquired dial tone. If you read the instruction card of a Western Electric 3 slot, it says to first make the initial deposit, then listen for a dial tone, and then make your call. An Automatic Electric or Telco instruction card says to first listen for a dial tone, then make your initial deposit, and then make your call. It seems the definition of dial tone first changed over the years. I'll do a quick demonstration comparing the two 3 slots. The phone on the left is an Automatic Electric LPB 8255. The phone on the right is a Western Electric 233. The controller is in the dial tone first position. There is really no landline feeding it. It's the output of an X-Link, which is split between the controller and an audio amplifier, which is out of the camera's view. We'll start with the Automatic Electric. We get a dial tone, which we can't break. Put a nickel in. Since it's a 10-cent phone, we still can't break the dial tone. Put a second nickel in. Now we can break the dial tone. Hang up. Coins get returned. Now, we want to demonstrate the Western Electric. That's a coin first phone. So you push the switch to coin first. Now we'll lift the Automatic Electric and see what we get. Nothing. Lift the Western Electric, we get nothing there too. The 233 is a 10-cent phone. Put the first nickel in, no dial tone. Put the second nickel in, we get a dial tone. And we can dial. Hang up. Coins are returned. Now, historically, what most collectors have done, they would choose one or the other, coin first or dial tone first. The two phones would behave identically. Unfortunately, that's not historically correct. The purpose of the switch was to make the controller historically correct. But unfortunately, the switch was in the back, and most collectors just forgot about it. That's the reason for moving it to the front. The final change to this controller was due to circumstances beyond my control. If you read the auction, you saw my rant about collectors using the controllers commercially. No, I'm not going to repeat it all here. The bottom line was, if I wanted to continue producing controllers, I had to make design changes to make them more reliable in an emergency. The final and most complicated change was to make the type of single slot, touch-tone or rotary, recognizable by the controller, and for the controller to adjust the DTF timing accordingly. This current model is the result of these changes. I'm going to demonstrate this using the two dial tone first single slots. And we'll see what happens. Should be able to lift the handset, touch tone 3 digits, and then the dial should be disabled. What I did was touch tone 999 instead of 998. 999 was a worst case condition. Let's do it again. Three digits. Now if I do the same thing on a rotary phone, it's going to take a little bit longer. Well, 3 digits. Anyway, next. This controller also allows you the ability to take a dial tone first single slot, and if you want, make it coin first, which I'm going to demonstrate now. All right, it's a dial tone first single slot. Now it's a coin first single slot. Initial deposit on this phone is 25 cents, I think. It's a coin first phone. Now let's see what happens with the rotary. Nothing. This is a 35-cent phone. Okay. That's 30 cents. 35 cents. Both phones are now coin first. Want to make them dial tone first? Push the button again. Dial tone first. Dial tone first. Normally, these two phones could have been ordered coin first or dial tone first from Western Electric. They can be modified in the field. It would probably take you about an hour to do that. This is a whole lot easier. Anyway, I think that's about it. My next project, if I get to it, I'm going to try to make all the legacy automatic electric single slots work with the controller like the Westerns do. Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.